Hey everyone, it's Jessica Mendoza. Welcome to the show.
Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the inning, MJ Melendez up now for the Mets. Line drive and foul ball. When you look at the Yankees and think about all those retired numbers, in fact, no more single digits are available with the exception of 0. Chris, what stands out to you?
Well, for me, it kind of explains why I wore number 80 in spring training with the Yankees. Other than the fact I wasn't going to make the team, you look at it, it is pretty difficult, if you would say, as a player that gets drafted or signs with that team to think of, man, how am I going to get comfortable with the new number? Because there's not many options left.
Baden in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. So many great players have played for the Yankees, the likes of Gehrig and Ruth and DiMaggio and Mantle. And then the other retired numbers that really represent the most recent path of success, led, of course, by number 2, Derek Jeter.
Yeah, and obviously the one that stands out the most is that number 2. So many people familiar with the iconic shortstop Derek Jeter and the championships that the Yankees won while he was team captain. Just impressive, but no question about it. The history and all of the legacies of the New York Yankees players over the years is very dynamic.
The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. I think it's one of the best all time. An art student at UW Eau Claire created it. It is super creative, and I think one of the better logos we have in the sport. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Mets.
Here's the center fielder. The Yanks leading by 4. Last half of inning number 5. And that one popped in the air left field. That is the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So now here's the Mets DH, MJ Melendez.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So up next, Brett Baty. Swing and a foul out of play. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
The 0-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner around second. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach.
Ground ball right side, squirts through. The runner from third comes in. Back now in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. MJ Melendez up now for the Mets.
Well, these Mets need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Now the third baseman, Brett Baty. Swings through that one for strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Here is Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The big righty strikes out the side.
Yeah, going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel?
Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. And a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one fouled off. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki under it. And that is that. So 2 down the number 2 hitter, Munetaka Murakami, 1 for 2. Hit high in the air, there it goes, see ya!
know who to call when you need it. You say you believe it when you see it. Know you see it, tell me you believe it. Yeah, like Rick, Joe White, I don't talk. Life of a baller, they don't check the cost.
All set for the top of the sixth. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. That one fouled off. Oh, that hit him. To first, he beats it, and that's an infield hit. And now we'll see if the left-hander is going to be all right. Back here at PNC Park, top six, Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies.
Off the plate, ball one.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two here in the. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper.
Nope, that's the ball.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Booyah!
Don't listen, feel the sound.
And King Cornelius defeated the terrible dragon. And all the people in the land were very happy. Oh no, let me finish the book.
Sorry, Mommy.
And the people came to the king's side cheering. Hooray! The sun has come out.
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. And now, Tyrone Taylor. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Fouls away the first offering. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. But no advance from the runners. The tying run at the plate. Ground ball. Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. Now, Tyrone Taylor. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable.
Out towards right center field. Jones on the move to the gap. And there it is. Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Fouls away the first offering.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The Mets with the tying run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9. This one in the air right field. Way back there. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to as far as just...
Got him. And that is the ball game. Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. Tyrone Taylor, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher.
A dive, nice stop, fires to first, but it's not in time. Base hit. Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Hit high in the air, there it goes. See ya. One down, runner at third. Edgar Quero steps to the plate for the White Sox. Late swing fouled off. The tying run is 90 feet away. That's to third. In time to Bush. White Sox down to their final out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Edgar Quero. Up the middle, base hit into center field. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it again. One down, runner at third. Edgar Quero, the next to hit. And he grounds one to the right side. Horner over to first. Now only one out remaining.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher.
You see, that's faith. Believe, that's all you need. Can't sleep.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Edgar Quero.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Out front, rip foul. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson fires over to first. And they're down to their last out.
Good fade and sinking action.
One down, runner at third. Edgar Carroll steps to the plate for the White Sox. Grounds one to short. One down, runner at third. Edgar Carroll digs in now. Base hit into center field. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and again we are tied. One down, runner at third. Edgar Carroll now at the plate. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game.
It's my time. It's my time. I won't lose and can't stop my drive. It's my place, and I can't wait, and I won't break. So get out my way. Oh yeah, it's my time. It's my time.
Luis Arraez stands in.
Second baseman, Luis Arraez.
In the air, left field. And it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. So two down, Luis Arraez, the next Giant to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. First and second, 2 outs. Luis Arraez, the next to hit, 1 for 3. And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Big spot, 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. This one in the air, center field. Butler settles underneath it, and that's the third out. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arraez.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay straight.
Runner takes off, pitch misses.
Throw, he saved!
And the tying run is now in scoring position. This one in the air, center field. And there's two away. Luis Arraez stands in.
Second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Hernandez over to McNeil. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Around second is Bader. Cut off, throw to second, to tag, and they cut him down, going for one down. Luis Arraez stands in.
Hey, ha!
This to center field. Butler pulls it in on the. Ready now for the fifth inning. Leading off, Luis Arraez. Makes the catch.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-0. To the right side. McNeil gets it to first. So two down. Stepping in, Luis Arraez. This one in the air, center field. Pulls it in, and that's the ball game. Luis Arraez stands in. Bader on at first, nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. 1-2 now. In the air out to center. Butler on the move. Luis Arraez stands in. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Butler makes the grab on the run. One pitch and one out.
They trust.
No, that's up. Ball.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Man at first with one gone. And a batter now, Luis Arraez. He's already homered here in this one. This one in the air, center field. Butler in position. 2 away now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Fought off foul.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
This one in the air, center field. Butler settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
Well, such a
one down. Luis Arraez, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered in this game. Line to left. And there's 2 down. Luis Arraez stands in.
Second baseman, Luis Arraez.
And that one fouled off. Bader gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Bader runs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Luis Arraez will hit next.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
On the ground, right side. 3rd out. All set for the top of the 6th. Digging in, Luis Arraez. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on.
Left field. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arraez. And that is the ball game. Luis Arraez stands in.
Second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Bader aboard here at first with nobody out. Breaks his bat, pops it up. Gelof not in time. He's safe. Caught in a rundown now. Tries to get back in time, but they've got it. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arraez. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive. Luis Arraez stands in.
Second baseman, Luis Arraez.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Bader gets his lead at first with nobody out. Hammered, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was
batting third.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arraez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Go. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
For the Dodgers, the designated hitter, number 17, Shohei Ohtani.
And we're off and running from Anaheim. Here comes the 0-1. And a base hit into right. So a runner aboard to start the inning. He would. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani digs in now. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. Out towards right center field. Nice grab on the. Here's Ohtani. 1 for 2.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Man on second, 2 down. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. The 0-2 to the right. Just about ready for baseball. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 111.
That's a ball. That's a ball.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swing and a miss. Ready to go now. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
For the Dodgers, the designated hitter, number 17, Shohei Ohtani.
Up the middle, Neto. Talk. Just about to get underway. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Dodgers have the lead. Two down, nobody on. And that is out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Trout moving under this one, and that'll do it. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That smash towards center. And that's a base hit. And now two aboard.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Oh, that hit him. The throw is still in time, and they do get the... Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game in the blink of an eye. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. Just about to get started. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. This one's got a chance. You can kiss What a start to this one. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. This one in the air, center field. Trout on the move. And that's the third out. So the lineup flips over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered in this game.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there. Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
That's a ball.
This one in the air, right field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one. This one in the air, center field. Trout in position. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back to the top of the order, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Picks it up with the bare hand to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Out towards right center field. And there's one down. All right, ready to go here. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Check swing went around, and it's 0-2. On the ground, Neto to first. One out in the top of the first. Back in Anaheim, new inning getting started. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Rodriguez back to work. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Booyah. So he goes the opposite way with that one. And they tack on to their lead. Third time through the order now. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. Sliced hard but foul. And he swings through that one. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one way inside. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So back to the top of the order. And here is Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one. Fouled off. He was late.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run.
He's out of there.
Coming up on the first pitch, here's Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, number 17, Shohei Ohtani.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Ball.
In the air, left field. That one back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Hit weakly on the ground. Throw sails over, is headed first. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. Now they get the runner and a rundown. The throw to second is offline. Here's Ohtani. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Ball.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Caught in a rundown now. The relay to third. And he's out easily. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, their bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The 0-1. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
On the ground, right side. Frazier throws to first. For the top of the 8th. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Hard ground ball, base knock. The relay. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. So 2 down. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And the 1-0. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that is out of play. The 1-2. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Back at T-Mobile Park. Now the left fielder, Gavin Sheets.
Ball outside.
The 1-0. That one ripped right center field. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
there. Glad you're with us. Robert Flores with you. We're ready for Ranked Seasons Baseball on MLB The Show. Here's a breakdown of the online skills for both teams. First pitch is almost here. Let me tell you something. This mode stresses me out. Kevin Gausman given the ball as the starter. Mechanics are clean, but the stuff is filthy. Should be a fun one. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. To his knee, the throw. Not in time. He's safe. C.J. Abrams in the box with a runner on first. Pitch out, but nothing doing. Lots of speed at first. Let's see if he takes off here. It finds its way through for a hit. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Josh Young up now with 2 runners on base. Someone get him a compass. Went with the slider, but misses. Swing and a line drive into right field. Gets down, base hit. Santander fires it to the plate. In there, he scores. Tags the runner for 1. Stuck in a rundown. Smash down the left field line. And it's foul. Young, the runner at first with 1 gone. Just swinging at the breeze. And we'll do it again. Not done yet. Misses the plate for a ball. Delivers a sinker. He's seen it 3 times now. Went too far. You struck him out. Xavier Edwards now at the plate. Swings. It's a ground ball to second. Horner over to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. That does it for the top of the first. The Lumberjacks gearing up for their opening at-bats coming up. Noah Schultz gets the nod at Comerica Park. Up against a lefty who is a nightmare for opponents. Great. Now I'm thinking about the nightmare I had last night. Johnny Bench, ready to go. Not all pitches that wander are lost. Cutter misses. The count is 2-1. The pitch. Martinez moves under it. Puts it away for the out. Now a chance for Anthony Siegler. That one's on the house. Late with the swing there. Hit hard, up the middle, and there's a hit. He thought he had you there. Turns out that was just wishful thinking. Cody Freeman at the dish with a runner on first. Must have been an oatmeal cookie. I avoid those 2. Hits it foul. Staying alive. still breathing. Fly ball left center field. Kwan camps under it. Snags it for the second out. The batter now, Nico Hoerner. In for a strike. Soft contact in the air. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. Schultz enjoys a clean inning without any runs. Back here in a one-run game, Ben Rice leads off playing from ahead. That was saucy. That one's foul. Line drive, and it bounces down in fair territory. Now he turns and heads for second. Taylor throws it back in, but he's in there easily.
Batting 7th, right fielder
Joe Adell ready to swing it with a runner on second. That was filthy. Lost it. So no advance beyond third, as they don't want to test the strong arm in left. Stephen Kwan at the dish with runners at the corners. That pitch had a parachute attached. 2 strikes and no balls. On the ground, right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Hard hit down the line and left. And that's a foul ball. Rope, but the line drive is caught. Great work. The Reapers play a run in the inning, and now they lead by 2. Edgar Kara leads things off and down by 2. 2 Tops Now series guards battling here. Good for a strike. On a line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And 1 gone. It's Vladdy Jr. time. During spring training, Vlad will grill up food for the pitching staff on a weekly basis. Changeup catches the zone. In the air, headed to left. Abrams gets there. He's under it. Main character energy. Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. The sweeper misses for a ball. Not a strike. 2-1 is the count. Lefty sets, kicks, fires. Fouls off the cutter to stay alive. Two-strike fastball is fouled off. Keeps battling. No, thank you. In the air, out to left. Kwan settles under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. We've played 2. Stepping aside now for a moment. We'll be back before you know it. Welcome back to Detroit. Willie McGee hits leadoff this inning. And fights it off. Cash. Lifted in the air to right. Makes the catch. C.J. Abrams ready to swing it, and this is a power rating that gives righties nightmare. He singled to right in his first trip. And the righty sets, kicks, fires. That makes it 0-2. Hard ground ball to short. And there's 2 down. Josh Young comes to the plate in this 9-inning game.
Designated hitter, Josh Young.
In the air, out to left center. McGee on the move to the alley. Tracks it down. Nice grab. Well, that was an exciting way to send us to break. Welcome back. It's a 2-run game. Tyrone Taylor at the plate, leading things off here in the bottom of the 3rd. Top shelf talent here. It's a diamond. Just an exploratory mission. Doesn't connect. He was late. Kicks and delivers. The Tops Now card sends him back. Willie McGee strolls to the dish to square off against a member of the Tops Now series. Not happening. Swings and lifts one to center. McGee with an easy look. Routine fly ball, puts it away. Here's a card with a 92 overall rating. Johnny Bench popped up and fouled ground his first time up. Let's see what he does this time. Boundaries, please. And fouls it. Into center field, that falls for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Anthony Siegler digs in. Yandy Diaz, the bat they decide to go with off the bench in this spot. Cutter lands in the zone for a strike. Bench off of first with 2 away. In the air to center. McGee under it. Makes the catch. Inning over. Schultz wraps it up without allowing any runs to score. Kyle Seager leads off the top of the 4th.
Kyle Seager.
Swings and lifts one to left. Taylor on the move towards the line. And it's caught for the out.
Next up for the Reapers, second baseman Xavier Edwards.
Edwards in the box now. No balls and a strike. Line drive. Set for a short two-bagger. Around first, heading for two. And he'll reach second with one away.
Next up,
Ben Rice, ready to hit. Swings, hits a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Two gone.
Up next for Kansas City, right fielder Joe Adele.
Adele can't hold up, and that's a strike. Ground ball to the right side. He'll do it himself, and that's the inning. They strand a runner in scoring position. And a pair of runs still separates these teams. Cody Freeman is the leadoff hitter this inning. No.
Oh, that's out.
Lefty kicks and delivers. Goes with the sinker. Been his most trusted pitch so far. Swing and a miss. He was late. Got him. Second strikeout of the game. Nico Hoerner comes to bat here in the fourth. Goes with the sweeper. Not uncommon for him to start an at-bat with that pitch. 0-2 the count now. Strike three and strikeout number 3. Edgar Quero steps in. And a foul ball. And that one almost got him. Hit on the ground to the left side. Inning over. 3 up and 3 down. And it's still a 2-run game. In Detroit for this duel, ranked season style. Kevin Gausman back on the bump here in the 5th. Swung on and lifted to center. McGee settling under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Victor Martinez. Might want to offer him a map. It's 0-2. On the ground of Vladdy Jr. And he takes it himself for the out. Willie McGee up next to the dish. Bunt attempt, but fouled away. Righty kicks and delivers. Reapers, 2 down, nobody on. Strike 3, inning over. That was as easy as 1, 2, 3. We'll be right back. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. bats first this inning. That clips the corner for a strike. Hit hard to third. Now 1 away. So up next to the dish, Anthony Santander. Flied out to left his first time up. Pretty much right where you want it. Swung on and hit hard for a base hit. Good piece of hitting there. And now they have a base run. Tyrone Taylor is the batter now. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. On the ground to third. Feed to second. There's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. So we head to the sixth. Back in a flat. C.J. Abrams ready to start this inning. That was Phil. Fires a fastball, but misses the zone. And the righty kicks and delivers. Swings, it's a ground ball up the middle. And that's a base hit. That pitch came in at 100, jumped off the bat at 100. Josh Young in the box with a runner on first. Stays with it, foul. Oh, 2 is the count. A swing and a soft line. Takes it to the bag himself for the double play. Kyle Seager thought he would have someone on base here. Instead, they're empty with 2 away. Swings and laces one into left field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. That wraps up the top of the 6th. The number 9 hitter leads us off next. Willie McGee gets us going in this frame. A diamond tier threat. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And that's a bunt single placed perfectly. They never had a chance. Johnny Bench at the dish with a runner on first. Opens with a strike, as predictable as the sun setting. Here comes the pitch, and the runner breaks from first. Safe, and that was not close. Lumberjack with a runner aboard. Not going for that. Hanging tough. We'll do it again. Takes the lead at second with nobody out. Goes with the fastball. Used for the 3rd time in this AB. This at bat refuses to end. Gets under the cutter. Kwan on his way over. Brings it in. But he won't try for third. Staying put with 1 out. Here's a card with a 93 overall rating, Yandy Diaz. Oh, 1 the count. Late with the swing there. Keeps it going. There goes the runner. Lives to see another pitch. Fastball connects. McGee waiting for it. McGee tags from second. Cody Freeman strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. Fouls it off. No balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and lifted to left. Kwan camping under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We head to the 7th. Don't go away. The best is yet to come. Xavier Edwards leads off the inning.
Xavier Edwards.
swung on and hit hard. It's a base knock, and the leadoff man is aboard to start the 7th. Ben Rice comes up here in the 7th. Pickoff attempt, back safely.
In.
Rice at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. That's smacked on the line to center. Base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard. Joe Adell up now with runners at 1st and 2nd. In the air, headed to right. And it falls. Edwards ignores the coach, headed for the plate. He scored, and they're up by 3. Stephen Kwan fouls away the first offering. One the count. That's a base hit as a run scores. Save. He beat it. In comes the runner from 3rd. And they lead by 4. Martinez in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Ripped on a line. Adell tags from 3rd. Now the long throw home. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 5-0.
Up next for Kansas City, center fielder Willie McGee.
Puts a bunt down. To 1st, and he beats the throw. Everyone's safe.
Up next for Kansas City.
Getting ready to hit, C.J. Abrams. Now there's a bullet down the line, but that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball to 2nd. Nice stop. Throws from his knees. And the hits just keep coming. Josh Young up now with the bases loaded.
Josh Young.
This one smashed down the right field line, and it's a foul ball. Kicks and delivers. The count is 0-2. Puts it on the ground to short. Freeman boots it. Kwan scores. It's 6-0. He's in there.
Next up, for the Reapers, 3rd baseman
Kyle Seager comes to the plate after the 2 RBI single. Hit on the ground up the middle. Base hit. 1 run scores. Young coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He scores as well. It's 9-0. Xavier Edwards in the box with a runner on 1st. A swing and a soft line. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Ben Rice is now at the plate.
First baseman, Ben Rice.
Cruising in the slow lane. Hits it hard to 3rd. Fires across the diamond. Gets him easily, and it ends the inning. Time to stretch. Does any other sport save time for a little yoga during the game? I don't think so. Good to have you with us here at Comerica Park. Noah Schultz, ready to begin his 7th inning of work. Horner up to bat next and lays off for a ball. In the air to right. Adell bolting towards it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Edgar Quero at the dish and still looking for a hit. No strikeouts, though, so gotta figure the BABIP gods will shine down soon. Pitch location wasn't terrible there, huh? There's the sweeper. It's a strike. Delivers a ball. Easy out. Sorry, that was rude. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. shuffles to the plate.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Strike. Vladdy Jr. ready. Sweeper in the air. Base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. McGee fires it in from the outfield. The tag, and that's out number 3. Inning over. So they only sent 3. Joe Adell leads us off.
Joe Adell.
Gets the bat to it, but foul. The 0-1. Foul ball. Frozen like the birthday cake sitting in my freezer for the last 10 years. Seriously, are we ever going to eat that? Next to hit, Stephen Kwan. Pedal to the metal. Attacks the changeup. Taylor drifts under it. Squeezes it. 2 gone now. Victor Martinez comes up to bat in the 8th.
Catcher, Victor Martinez.
Throwing bubbles for strikes. Swings, it's a ground ball to the left side. On the run, sends it over to first. That's the inning. Miller doesn't cough any up. It was a whole lot of nothing. Anthony Santander leads things off in the bottom of the 8th. He has and he is flied out to left. Craig Kimbrell now on the mound. Santander in the box again, takes a strike. Crosses the zone. One more time. Won't go away. Strike 3 looking. Frozen like a snowman. Tyrone Taylor in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. Attacks with the sweeper and gets a strike. Oh-2. The pitch. Got it. Craig Kimbrell gets the swinging strikeout. Next to the plate, Willie McGee. Foul ball. The heater misses for a ball. Here comes a pitch. Got it as he strikes out the side in the 8th. More to come. Welcome back to the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan. Willie McGee has the pleasure of going against Mason Miller now.
Now pitching.
Adrian Morejon, the new arm, and they have a diamond on the mound. McGee leading things off and takes the first pitch for a strike. Two strikes and no balls. Swing, and that ball smashed on the line. Taylor makes the catch. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Goes with the slider, but misses the plate. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's a hit. Pitch came in at 102 and it left just as quick. Josh Young at the dish with a runner on first. Swung on, and this one is smacked. Still up there. Gone. Home run. Stepped in the box, ready to swing it, and guessed right with the pitch. Great execution. Kyle Seager comes to the plate with the bases empty. That's a foul ball. Hard line. That's down, a base hit. And that makes it 3 hits in this inning for this offense.
Up next for Kansas City.
Xavier Edwards shuffles into the box. Misses with the changeup. The lefty kicks and delivers. Line drive, sliced the other way. That's a base hit. And the throw holds the runner at second.
Next up for the Reapers.
Ben Rice up now with 2 runners on base. Fouls it. Puts the changeup in play. McGee on the move. Seager tagging up. And he gets to third safely, moving up on the flyout, and there are 2 gone. Joe Adell at the dish with runners at the corners. Throwing some cream cheese up in the zone. Freeman handles it. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. They played 2 runs in the frame, and it's a double-digit lead. This is it. Last call for you, amigo. Staring at an uphill climb. Now's the time to leave it all on the field. Bench in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. One now.
Now pitching.
Robert Suarez pitching now and hoping to pick up a win in ranked season. In terms of the score, things could be worse. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing, and he breaks his bat. He steps to the bag, and that's the first out of the inning. Yandy Diaz steps in the box. Still looking for a hit today, but potentially just saving some magic for this AB. Cutter threads the zone. Strike call. Swings, puts it on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself and records the second out of the inning. Down to the last out at Comerica Park. Freeman in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a cold strike. Chop to third. Seager fields it cleanly. And that's all she wrote. The Lumberjacks come away with a loss in DD. They'll bounce back. Don't worry, you'll bounce back. That settles that and brings us to the end of our broadcast. It's been real, kids. I'm Robert Flores, signing off in Diamond Dynasty. We'll do it again, hopefully soon.
Baby, I was petrified. First time I kissed you, girl, I was petrified. You're happy at the same time. I want you to be mine. To be something with you, babe. I need to feel you sitting next to me. I need to touch your skin. Oh, babe. I can hear you sleeping in my ears.
From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Lima taking on Potomac. Pitch coming your way next. Pitching in our game today, Luis Gil. Julio Rodriguez, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. That big swing and a miss. Hit hard, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Right through there for a strike. Runner on the go. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Here's a 1-2. On the ground. And foul ball. Up the middle, and a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, save. And the go-ahead runs at third. Edgar Martinez now at the plate. That one's in there. That's strike one.
No, if they can push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
The 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. 2 on, 1 out. There's the strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Line drive, base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. The throw to third. Safe. And they take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now pitching.
Harrison Cole will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now, Don Baylor. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road.
Goes down looking. Digging in, Michael Young.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And he hits a ground ball right side, takes it himself. They limit the damage here. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab, Sam Aldegari. Stepping in, Ian Kinsler.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
Ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one. Out to short, Young. Over to first.
He's out.
One gone, bottom half of the first. And here is Willie McGee. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Next to hit, Chandler Simpson.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Go! That ball was crushed. A two-run blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-1.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Ian Happ up to hit. In the air to left center. Rodriguez on the move. And the inning is over. Back at Comerica Park, top of the second, Ian Kinsler digs in now.
You know this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up and try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's Joe Adell. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location.
Caught him looking for the K. And now here is Cal Raleigh. In the air, left field. And that's the third out.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Keith Foulke. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brian Dozier. And a foul ball. Nice grab. Throw to first, and they get the out. Now it's the DH, Stephen Kwan. This to third, Seager. Sends it to first. Already two out here in the home half of inning number two. Two down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back here in Detroit, leading off, Julio Rodriguez.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Seager swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. That's in there. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Now only one out remaining. Edgar Martinez, the next to hit.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance in an immaculate inning.
They're down to their final strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Pretty fun 3-inning game. They got some runs on the board, but kept things close. I like this. Think I could get used to it.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final score here today.
The northern lights today. It's been a long time coming, and I thought I wouldn't know what to say. A fleeting moment in the sky pales in comparison to your eyes. They shine the brightest blue I've ever seen and guide me to a better peace of mind. I can't believe that you came back. Distant light across the ocean again. I thought it was the sign that I was close to the end. Fading fireworks lit your name across the night sky. Out on the open ocean, I'll never let you go again. I followed your footsteps through the dark. The colors shape an amazing display, but Aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The faintest traces that jade left to paint and memorize that I kept. Forget the nights that I spent thinking that I could never believe in something cynical. Till I'm dead, I'm overcritical in my head. One look inside of your eyes and it's like 22 on Long Island. I can see a light and it's shining again. I saw your distant light across the ocean again. I thought it was the sign that I was close to the end. Fading fireworks lit your name across the night sky. Out on the open ocean, I'll never let you go again. I can't go back this time. Like boats against the current, born back into the past. I still chase that green light. I swear the color's different, but I'll never let you go again. But I'll never let you go again.
All right, ready to get underway. Julio Rodriguez now at the plate.
Oh, that pitch is
and
out.
underway in Detroit.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging. One out in the top of the first. Kyle Seager in the box now. No balls and a strike. Seager swings, rips one to right. Raging back towards the wall. He brought it back. Edgar Martinez getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Out number 3. Back at Comerica Park. And on the hill, Emerson Hancock. Digging in, Ian Kinsler.
This afternoon, second baseman, number 5, Ian Kinsler.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Adele takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Willie McGee digs in now.
Outside, that's a ball.
That's hard hit in the line. Rodriguez racing after it. He hauls it in, 2 away. At the plate, Chandler Simpson, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck, and that will end the inning. Top of the second, leading off, Mark McGwire. And that is out of play. Strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Dozier under it. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Don Baylor.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Swings through that one. Second inning here, no score. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw.
He's out.
On the money, nice play. And the batter will be the shortstop, Michael Young. That one misses.
That's out.
Ball 1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Now he breaks his bat, and it goes just foul. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite
Off the
way.
plate, ball
Didn't
1.
get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And a count 1-2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. That's a strike. To the right side, Kinsler. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And Happ up to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. On the ground to first, down the line, and it's foul. This one in the air, right field, and there are 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop, Brian Dozier. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Up the middle. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Keith Bolt. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And here is Stephen Kwan. On the ground, Kinsler. Play made, that ends the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Smash that one through the infield for the knock.
Now it's going to be Cal Raleigh going along.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Got him swinging. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. That one missed.
Outside.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
That one finds the zone. Now 1-2. Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Chris Martin. Stepping in, Michael Busch. And fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ray Dandridge next to hit. Sliced hard but foul. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Tap back to the mound. Young on the run, sent it over to first. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 1. To third. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. That's the third out, and we're back here in Detroit. On to extra innings. Kyle Seager now at the plate.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
He's got it. Runner tags at second. Go ahead run on base. Edgar Martinez will hit next. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. So digging in, Mark McGwire.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Rollie Fingers digging in. Willie McGee, 0 for 1 so far.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
That's to third. Dives, but it's off his glove. Tag out. And they put down the winning run at second. One out man at first. Now here is Chandler Simpson. He's 0 for 1. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
On the ground to third. Base hit into the outfield. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only one gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Johnny Bench. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fouls away the first offering.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Makes the catch for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Happ in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Line drive, base hit. The winning run crosses the plate, and they walk it off.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
Final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Eres la niña de mis ojos, tú eres todo lo que quiero yo. Pa' calmar la sed, no, mejor ser por su boquita, amor. Las tentaciones así como tú merecen pecados como yo. Ay, si tú quieres, solo dálalo. Tú sabes que no va a decir que no. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Fue amor a primera vista cuando bailabas así por el cuellito. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Y a veces sé que te encanta, te enloquece. La plena. Pasa que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro. Que dices si no a ver el amanecer. Te digo y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego. Si no te gusta porque vienes al diablo y lo embobo. Vaya parcerita país y yo costeño coleto. En una baldosa pa' hablarte claro, cero mensaje. Se sabe que tú eres puro veneno. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Fue amor a primera vista cuando bailabas así por el cuellito. pussy. Si que te encanta estar en lo pussy. La plena. Si que te encanta estar en lo pussy. OVM de Rasta Drums. Yo dono W Sound. Ah, yeah. Alright.
Welcome to El Diamante, the only South American stadium in the GBL. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Potomac going up against Lima.
And now, please welcome your
First pitch. All right, ready to go here. Ian Kinsler getting ready to hit. And we're underway.
first pitch, 105.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. The 0-2. Out to short. Young. Handles, throws the first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Willie McGee. Ground ball right side. On to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. Now it's going to be Chandler Simpson. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second, on a bounce, safe. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Nope.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the DH, Edgar Martinez. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Keith Folt.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance. He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And that one hit to first. McGuire takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Now at the plate, Ryan Dozier. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Splits the plate, strike one.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Late with the swing there. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him swinging. And now the DH, Stephen Kwan. Right through there for a strike. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Lima, we head to the bottom of the second. Mark McGuire now at the plate. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one for strike two. Called out on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now the left fielder, Don Baylor. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Up the middle, Kinsler. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And now, Michael Young. On the ground, right side. Gets him easily, ends the inning.
Now,
welcome back, and here comes the closer, Andres Munoz.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Michael Busch leading things off and takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Ray Dandridge next to hit. This ball's chopped on the ground. Jump throw. And he gets him. Nicely done. Ian Kinsler will hit next. He's 0 for 1.
Kinsler.
Aye.
Strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Ball. That's inside.
That one 95 to finish him off. Back here at El Diamante, here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Now pitching.
Ryan Helsley takes over on the mound. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Batting eighth, the right fielder.
Now batting Joe Adell. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fastball for a strike. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. Greetings from El Diamante and welcome to the capital city of Peru. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Potomac going up against Lima.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch. Today's starting pitcher, Emerson Hancock. All right, just about ready for baseball. Ian Kinsler now at the plate. And this one is off and running. On the ground. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. One out in the top of the first.
Second, the center fielder,
Willie McGee will hit next.
McGee.
That's a ball.
Ground ball right side. Kinsler. Two away here in the top of the first.
Batting third,
Chandler
the
Simpson
right fielder,
getting
number
ready to
14,
hit.
Chandler Simpson.
Nope, outside.
Into center. And that'll get down for a hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Number 5.
Here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. This one in the air, center field. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at El Diamante. And on the mound in this one, J.R. Richard. Digging in, Julio Rodriguez.
This afternoon, the center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Fastball for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. Got him swinging. Now here is Kyle Seager. Right through there for a strike. Popped up. Dozier under it. Brings it in. That's out number 2. Edgar Martinez digs in now.
Edgar Martinez.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-2. Goes down looking. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Chris Martin. Ian Happ up to hit.
For Potomac, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next to hit, Ryan Dozier.
Ball 1.
No score here in the second. Swing and a miss as he was late. High fly ball, right field. And there's one away. So now the DH spot, Stephen Kwan.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. And another ball. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And he'll reach second with one away. Now it's going to be Michael Busch. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a slow roller. Kinsler. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. Runners at the corners here. One away. Ray Dandridge will hit next. That one's in there. 0-1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in this.
That's out to center field. Rodriguez under it. Out number 2. Now on the bump, Keith Folt.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 1. Swing, and he popped it up. McGuire. And that's the third out. Back here in Lima, leading off, Mark McGwire. Right there for a strike. The next offering misses. And the count even 1-1.
Nope. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Don Baylor. Going away. Out towards right center field. Simpson on the move. And there's 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Michael Young. And there's a strike. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Rollie Fingers. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Willie McGee.
In the air to left center. Young should have this one. 1 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Simpson batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And right back to the mound. Slings to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next,
2 outs, base is empty. Johnny Bench, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right side of the infield. Kinsler under it. And that is that. Back here at El Diamante. Last chance for the home team. Ian Kinsler now at the plate. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Tap foul at the plate.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a
swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Joe Adell. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. Got him looking for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Stays alive. Oh, and 2 now.
Man, so close to the immaculate inning as that foul ball spoils it. He's pounding the zone right now, though.
it's the ball game.
So much rides on each and every at-bat in these 3-inning games. It's like the playoffs. Sometimes all it takes is one big swing and some great pitching to come away with a quick 1-0 win.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Goodbye from El Diamante in Lima, and thank you for watching the Global Baseball League.
In this funny state, looking at the time, you're still wide awake, and I'm still feeling. We've been right here before. The sky is getting bright. I know that it's different, 'cause you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And we give it a minute, but we can't keep the time. I came to ask you something, with the highway speeding by. You know that I think it's funny, it's in the way you drive. I need you, I want you, 'cause you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. Painting over me, cover
you